Hello and welcome to this pen review of the Pelikan P20 or the Pelikan Twist. This pen was bought from Endless Pens as a new old stock. It was probably produced between 1988 and 1990. And I really enjoy this sort of nostalgic design. The plastic does feel like 90s plastic, but it's kept up really well since I bought it, and I've used it quite a lot. This pen has a plastic clip. It has a finial with the Pelikan logo. Another finial. It has a lovely rainbow design. It comes in many different colors, both the trim and this design. And it's a snap cap. I remember when I got this, I was really nervous. I didn't want to break it because it was a new old stock and a little bit older. But I've gotten more confident about using it. I also was fascinated that this notebook matched it so well. This pen is not heavy. It is 9.5 grams, and that is with an ink cartridge in it. This is DC Super Show Blue from Private Reserve. It is a little under 11 millimeters wide, and the grip section is about 9 millimeters, where I think most people would hold it. Usually I prefer grip sections that are between 10 and 13 millimeters, so I'm surprised at how much I like this, because I find it really comfortable to write with and fun. It reminds me of my Garfield diary that I used to write in, and really the 80s. And I do find it to be a fun pen to use beside my other Pelikans, the M805 and the M1005, because they are similar in shape and design, but still feel and look so different. And I like the variety that the Pelikan brand has. It didn't actually say what nib size this is, but I assume that it's a fine, and it's a steel nib. It is in true Pelikan fashion, quite smooth, particularly for a fine steel nib. Really sharp when you write with it in reverse, but it does write in reverse. And I would say that for fine, it's medium wet. Every time I use these cartridges, I'm reminded that I need to buy a bottle of this ink, because I really love Private Reserve ink, and DC Super Show Blue is one of my favorite blues. I think it's strong, but not overpowering, and it goes with a lot of the pens that I own. The color is beautiful, and Private Reserve inks are wet flowing inks. another Maya Angelou quote. Do the best you can until you know better. Then when you know better, do better. I have 4 of these. I have one with a black clip, one with a turquoise clip, one with a yellow clip, and then this one. And I plan on using them. Sometimes when I buy things that I know that I won't necessarily be able to replace, I feel a need to save them. But I bought 4 of them. I think they were $6 each because I really wanted to use them, and so I will. And if I break 1 or 2, then it'll be fine. But it does feel good. I am no longer worried when capping and uncapping it, and I've inked it up a few times and it's held up quite well. For a $6 pen, I have to say I'm really impressed by this, and it won't threaten any of my firm favorites like the Scribble Feel, but I mean, this is a really fun pen to do everyday writing with, and I can travel with it, and I don't worry too much about it. I really enjoy the rainbow pattern and this lovely blue color. I really wish I could have had one of these when I was a teenager or younger as well, because I like it now. I would have loved it, really loved it, if I could have used it when I was younger as well. But I'm happy that I get to try it now, because I didn't know that these existed when I was a teenager. So I bought this from Endless Stationery. I don't know how long these will be available, but I found it really fun to try out. This video was not sponsored. I bought it myself because I really like Pelikan pens and I wanted to try this 90s model that I hadn't seen before. So that's my impression of the Pelikan Twist. I do wish it could have been a little bit bigger, but because it is so light, I find it really comfortable to write with. And I also wish that it came in different nib widths, but a fine nib is great for a pen like this. Good for note-taking, good for everyday writing of different sorts. So that is my impression of this fun little pen. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate every viewing, every like, and every new subscriber. I hope you found this video interesting and or entertaining. And I hope you will watch my next video in about 2 weeks. Bye!